Three fucking things. It is election day, and it has been weird as hell. So, I was supposed to have worked 4 hours last night. My boss was going to come in early at 3 a.m. Actually, before that even, I bought the Powerball ticket because the Powerball had gone up to over, it was like 1.9 billion, right? They kept saying 1.9 billion, 1.9 billion, 900 something million cash option, right? Usually I don't like playing because the higher it is, the more people playing, and it seems like you'd have less odds. So the best time to play would be like when it resets, even though you're only getting like 20 million or whatever. Anyway, I bought like $10 worth of tickets. I'm sitting there like waiting on it to draw, and like it gets delayed. Like, oh, that's great. First time I buy a Powerball ticket, it gets delayed. So all night long, kept reading all these Twitter comments about people saying it was a conspiracy and like California was behind it, and they knew California was going to win because it always happens that way, and it's like it's all like rigged. And it seemed like, how do you have? It was supposed to be like technical difficulties, and how do you have technical difficulties with like a cage with ping pong balls? And apparently, it was like some security issue where all the different states have to report how many tickets are sold, so that you can't like create a ticket after the drawing that has the right numbers or something. I don't know how that works. I mean, they're all dated when you print them out, so it's like you think there would be some kind of redundancy there, like you could distinguish between fakes or not. Anyway, so then there was a tweet like 9 in the morning or something that the California lottery tweeted out that had the numbers, but nobody else was. They were all still reporting it as delayed, all these news outlets. And it took like an hour between when California tweeted it to when the numbers were actually confirmed. And then, when they were confirmed, my boss, we were looking at our numbers, we was like, oh, we didn't win. And then was like, well, we don't know if anybody else has hit it yet. And then she was looking it up, and she says, yeah, nobody hit the lottery. It's going to be like 2.3 billion Wednesday. So she had already looked up a news article that said nobody has won. Powerball increased to 2.3 billion. She had the numbers. It was announced. They know that. They know what numbers have been sold. Then I get home. I don't know about what time. Maybe it was after I woke up. They announced not the 1.9 billion, but now somebody has won the $2.04 billion jackpot. Somebody in California, obviously, in Alameda, I think it was like a rich district or rich neighborhood. Very, very suspicious. How does jackpot go up? I know it's kind of based on interest rates or something, but like the interest rate don't really change day to day, do they? If it did, you'd have a different jackpot between Sunday and Monday. So I don't know what the hell's going on. It's almost like a Mandela effect, but you can still see the 1.9 billion announcement like in the old feed, so it doesn't make any sense. Why did this number change? 1.9 to 2.04. Why was there like a discrepancy between Twitter posting and then the actual official numbers, and then between saying that nobody won to saying somebody did win? It's like, it's really fucking weird. Everybody's saying they should boycott the Powerball now and not play it anymore. Anyway, that's one weird thing. So I was supposed to get off work at 3 a.m. My boss overslept. She calls me and I'm like, just wait and come in at 7. It's fine. So then she comes in at 7. Another guy calls in, says his car broke down. So then I had to stay like another 4 hours. I was at work for 12 hours today. And what was the other word? Oh, the moon. Supposed to have been a lunar eclipse last night, but it was so cloudy you couldn't see it. So that I got ripped off on the eclipse. Got ripped off on the Powerball. I got ripped off on being off work. But one good thing, I won a contest. Goodreads.com. If you don't use it, if you read books, they have these giveaways you can sign up for, and I'll just sign up for like anything that's remotely interesting, and it does add that book that you sign up for on your plan to read list. So, there were some good ones. There were some Sanderson novels on there, but I signed up for like a bunch of just random shit, and I got this book. The Adventures of Amina al-Sirafi. A novel. Uncorrected Proof Not for Sale. Shannon Chakraborty. Best-selling author of the Devabad trilogy. So, I don't know if it's going to be any good, but it was free. Didn't have to pay shipping or anything. Just like, you just win when they send it to you. Apparently, if you sign up for a bunch of these, you'll eventually like win several. So, I'm going to keep doing it. Hopefully, I'll win more books. So, that's interesting, I guess. Had a little bit to drink tonight. Didn't really get super drunk, though. I feel like there was something else I was going to talk about. It's only been 6 minutes. I'll think of it later. Anyway.